Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another nickel box hunt. So let's go ahead and get these set up over here. I did open them. They're from a bank that has that rolls their own coins. So I know they're circulated. Plus I opened the top and saw that they were. So let's go ahead, get cracking into roll number one. Okay, let's get started and see what we can find. I'm going to be looking for some 30s, 40s, 50s, Buffalo nickel, B nickel, proofs, and some varieties. So, and if you see that I flip them, because I have found I guess I call it a two-headed nickel, which I thought was pretty cool. Pretty nice. 88 Denver. Uh, 63 out of Denver. No variety. Just 81. Alright, well, so far, nothing in that roll. Roll number one, a dud. Which was surprising, because I usually get a numerous amount of 64 Denvers to check. So, let's go through row number two. And as I speak, well, there's a 64, but it's a Philadelphia. Let's see, no. Huh? Got our first find, a 1968 S. I do keep all my S mint marks, nickels, so oh, it's a Denver, it's just damaged. All right, well, the 64 out of Philly. Alright, well, just the 68S out of row 2. So I'll go ahead and go through them and bring you back in if I find anything interesting. Okay, guys, I'm back. Row number 5 is going to give me a 1952 out of Denver. So first 50s nickel on the board. And that was second coin from the end. So, alright guys. Row 11 is going to give me a 1957 out of Denver. Alright, I'm back. Row 12 is going to give me a 1959 out of Denver. It's in pretty nice shape. 59. Another 50 nickel on the board. Right there. So let's go ahead. While I got you here, let's go through this row. Alright, we got a 69S, and I have found two 70S's. So we got a 68, a 69, and two 70S's. That's mint marks. Is there anything else? 84 Philadelphia. It's damaged on the mint mark. 61 out of Philly. I'll keep that one up there just to double check it. Alright, well, 50s nickel in the row and a S mint mark. So I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. Alright guys, brought you back in because I slid them down, and we're going to have another 1957 out of Denver. Makes 2. I didn't see anything else, but let's go check them out. And 76 Denver. Alright, well, another 50s on the board. So alright guys, I'm back. Row 21, halfway through. Gonna give me a 1942. I have not looked at the back of it, so it doesn't look silvery, and it's not. It's gonna be a 42 Denver non-silver. Oh, it's a 40s on the board. I'll take it. Set that over there. Let's go ahead and finish going through the row. See if there's anything else. That is 73. Let's go ahead and go through it. I see a couple of oldies. Don't see the dates. That's a 64. Out of Denver, we'll look for the variety. Another 64. Out of Philly. Doesn't have a variety. What do we got? 75 damage D. And a 77. Alright, well, 40s nickel on the board. Wish it would have been a war nickel, but it wasn't. So we do have the I will be looking at the mint mark because it has a 42 D over horizontal D. So I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. Alright guys, very next row, it's going to give me a 1958. There's a mint mark. It's out of Denver. So let's see, put it right there. What have we got? 59. Alright, well, I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. Alright, row 23. It's going to give me a 1940. Is there a mint mark? Yep. Out of San Francisco. There we go. 1940. Out of San Francisco. It almost looks like a B. But let's get you a little bit closer in on it. All right. San Francisco. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and go through the row and see if there's anything else. I think I brought the scope in a little too close. It was taking pictures of it. All right, well, nothing else. 40s on the board. 40S at that. So I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. All right, guys. Row 30, 34 is going to give me a 1939. Is there a mint mark? Oh, it's going to be a key date. 39. Right there. 1939. San Francisco. Key date on the board. Awesome. So we got a 39S, which you can see right here is a key date. And we got a 40S. All right. Awesome. So I got you here. Let's go ahead and go through them. There is some kind of, they're a little bit older looking ones. Key date nickel 39S. 68 Denver. It's a 60 Denver. Doesn't have any varieties. I'm not going to keep it to take a look at it. 79. 81P. Nope. What is that one? Oh, that's a 1958. Look at that. Is there a mint mark? No mint mark, but it's like plated, silver plated. It's 1958. Wow. Okay, that one is going up there. Is there anything else? This is 64 out of Philly. Wow. Check the stairs on that 58. Look at that. I don't really want to touch it too much. But here, let's take a look at the date. 1958. And flip it over and look at the stairs. Wow. All right, well, nothing else. That was a pretty awesome roll. So I'll definitely bring you back in if I find anything else. All right, guys. Roll 36 is going to give me another 40s nickel, 1940, out of Philadelphia. So we got out of Philly, one out of San Francisco. And nothing else. I'll take that. Another 40s nickel on the board. So we got 4 40s and 5 50s, or 3 40s, 5 50s, and 139. Key date. And I went ahead and flipped up the 58. So I didn't want to touch it too much more. And I do have a really nice BU 1969 Denver. It's in really nice shape. And of course, I got my S mints, got 4 70s, 2 69s. That's not the variety, and a 68. So on to the next rows, and I'll bring you in if I find anything. All right, guys, I'm back. Row 39 is going to give me another 1939 out of San Francisco. Another key date. Right there. Out of San Francisco. That makes 2. Right there. See if I can get both of them in there. 1939s. Both out of San Francisco. 2 key dates. 39 nickels. San Francisco mint. In the box. Alright, well, hey, there's kind of some older looking ones in here, so let's go through them. This 61 out of Denver, but it's got some major damage on the edge right here. It's gonna give me another key date. Another 69S. Let's see. Nope, no variety. Take a look at it. Nope, but another 69S. This is just a 17 Denver. It almost looked like a proof. 84 Denver. All right, guys. On to the next row. Another key date 39S in the row. In the box, should I say. All right. Very next row, row 40. It's going to give me a 1959 out of Denver. Let's see. That makes the second one. Got a couple of older ones looking here. 64, 85, 64 is a Denver. Let's see what we got here. Another 57. Wow. Is there a mint mark? Out of Denver. Nice 57 out of Denver. Another one. Stairs pretty decent on it. So let's go ahead. Hey, why not? It's just a few more left. All right. Nice 57, another 59. So I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. All right, guys, I'm back. Row 42 is going to give me a 1949 out of Denver. Another 40s nickel at the beginning of the row. So kind of run through it. See if there's anything else. 64 out of Philly, nothing there. Still yet to find a war nickel, but 2 key dates, not gonna complain. And the train. Nothing on that one. Perks of living close to the train tracks. '96. '78. Amber with damage. Was a really nice one. Just had damage on the timber. Alright. Nothing else in that row. So, of course, I'll go through the rest of them. And if I find anything, I'll bring you back in. Alright, guys. At the end of row 45, it's going to give me another 1957 out of Denver. Makes 3. We got those to go. So, another 50s on the board. Can't get mad at that. So, all right, row 48 is going to give me another 1959 out of Denver. Makes 3. Let's see if there's anything else. I didn't see anything. All newer quarters. So I'll go through the last 2 rows. If I find anything in them, I'll bring you back in. And if not, I'll bring you back in to do a final wrap up. Okay, I'm back. Row 49 is going to give me another 1957 out of Denver. All right, guys. Row 50 is going to give me another 50s nickel. It's a 1953 out of San Francisco. There you go, 1953 out of San Francisco. Not bad. I'll take it. Well, let's go through them while I got you here. I didn't see anything else, but those are some pretty good shape nickels. So there may be some bulling me. 63 out of Denver. There's no variety. 64 out of Denver. There is one on there. P. All right, well, so far, nothing else in the row, nothing else in the box. Box is empty. Throw that over there. So let me go through the varieties, and I'll bring you back in for a final wrap up. All right, guys, I'm back to go ahead and do the final wrap up. We got 2 key dates, 1939 S's. We got a 1940 S and a 1940 out of Philly. And then got 2 other 40s, a 42 that's not a war nickel and a 49. We got a 53 S, and then we got 52 Denver. We got 5. Actually make that 6 57s, including this one that I went ahead and flipped up. It's got almost full steps. And then I flipped up this 64 because it's in immaculate BU condition. We got 158, 359s, and these are the S-Mint 68S. We ended up with 4 69S and 4 70S's. So that's going to do it. I want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Ring the bell notification if you like the video. If there's anything you would like featured on my channel, the address will be in the description also. And if there's any questions you have, the email address will be in the description also. So once again, I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.